everyone, Pastor Nathan here. We're continuing to read through the Psalms, even though we've turned over the calendar to a new year, to January 2021, if you're watching this when it premiered or shortly thereafter. Today we're in Psalm 119, verses 49 through 56. And there's kind of two key verses in this section that are helpful for us. One is verse 50. The psalmist writes this. He says, "My comfort in my suffering is this, your promise preserves my life." Notice what he says there. He says God's promise is what preserves his life. It's not the psalmist's strength or might or wits or smarts. It's God's promises. This is what gives him life. The other one is actually verse 52, where he says, "I remember your ancient laws, O Lord, and I find comfort in them." The idea that his comfort is something that is rooted and grounded in something that endures, that God's laws, God's firm, unchanging moral character gives him comfort because he knows where he stands with God, because of God's revelation to his people through his laws, his precepts, his decrees, and his promises. And we as followers of Christ, looking back towards Jesus and his coming into the world, can take this and say, yes, we know from Hebrews that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And he, the Word made flesh, who came to dwell among us, promises life and then gave his own life so that we could have life eternal. So we're connecting comfort and life to Jesus and to his promises and to the cross. So we can enter into prayer then and say, Lord, you are the one who gives me life. You are the one who gives me hope. Your promises are what not just give me life, but life to the full. And then it's your ancient, unchanging moral character that allows me to endure and to live because I can trust what you have said. I can trust your promises. So hopefully that's helpful for you today as you enter into prayer with him, that you can root your prayer on these things that the psalmist has laid out for us and highlighted for us as we follow Jesus. So take care, and we'll talk soon.